Hey guys, welcome to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. A little disclaimer here. This is probably going to be the most underrated sneaker review video on YouTube right now because I obviously have a fire-ass pair of shoes in front of me, but I'm probably going to end up reviewing them in the most boring-ass way possible because I have zero editing skills. Anyways, I mentioned in my previous episode that I was going to break out a crazy pair of shoes, and here we have them today. These are the women's Jordan 3 Seoul exclusive model. Um, it's pretty crazy to have this pair in hand because this model released in the men's sizes a couple of years back, but I wasn't into sneakers back then. But I was really surprised for Jordan Brand to bring these back in the women's size very recently. So these were country exclusive, city exclusive, store exclusive, you name it. Like they were only available at the Jordan Seoul store in South Korea, and it was available through a Instagram raffle, which I was this close to not entering at all because I was like, well, what am I gonna do with a pair of women's shoes? And I wasn't gonna win anyways. But I decided, this is gonna be a big fat L for me again, so why not just give it a shot? And then I forgot about the fact that I entered the raffle, and I forgot when the announcement was. And yesterday, I actually got a text message from the store saying I won a pair in the size that I had entered for. And at first, I didn't believe myself. I thought it was just some kind of spam or whatever. But then I just came to my senses, and I was like, "Wow, I actually won this pair." So today I took the time to, stop by the store to pick up my pair. And, it's crazy to have a Jordan representing my country, to have that in my collection. So I'll just dive right into the shoes. Obviously, the design is very, very similar to the men's model that we had a couple of years back. To begin with, the left pair of the shoe, the leather is like all tumbled leather across the model here. And it's very plush and very smooth. I would say it's quite similar to the leather that we saw on the UNC3 pairs that we had earlier this year. It's very plush. And on the tongue of the left shoe, you have that typical Jordan Jumpman embroidered into the tongue. On the back of the shoe, you have the Nike Air OG treatment in the back, and with the signature elephant print on the back of the shoe as well as in front of the shoe. One thing that I noticed was that the cut of the elephant print doesn't seem to be the OG cut that we've seen on the denim threes or the red cement threes very recently. But it's kind of hard to tell since this is a women's model, so everything's quite smaller than the men's model. But still, I don't think this is as short as we've seen on the other models that I've mentioned. The sock liner and the kind of the heel area of the shoe remind us of the South Korean flag, which have the red and blue in the flag. And the outsole is a very, very pure white. Yeah, and I think the midsole and the outsole really make this shoe pop even more. And on the back of the tongue, it reads Seoul in Korean letters, reminding us that this is a city exclusive model. And one thing that I've also noticed that it comes with this bright orange Nike Air pendant, I would say. And then moving on to the right shoe, this is where things get a little crazy. It actually has the South Korean flag embroidered onto the tongue and is very nice quality. I would say the QC on this pair is quite nice. I mean, the leather is very smooth, buttery, and plush, as I've mentioned. And I've seen very few glue marks, and I haven't seen any like extra threads laying around here and there. So yeah, basically the entire design is the same on the right shoe, except for the fact that it has that South Korean flag on the tongue, and The back of the tongue reads in Korean characters. Basically, it translates into harmony and progress, I would say. So yeah, I mean, this is a very special shoe, once again representing my country. So it's really nice to have this model. One thing that really pains me though is that I'll never be able to wear these. So it's it's a real pain to look at these shoes since they're so beautiful, and knowing the fact that I'll never be able to fit my feet in here is kind of crazy. I don't know how to explain it in words, but it really pains me whenever I look at them. I mean, I feel really blessed, and I'm happy to have this pair in hand, but it sucks that I'll never be able to wear them. The resale price on these is quite crazy right now. I think they're bound to go up, but I don't want to like hype up the shoe more than it needs to be. Uh, will I get rid of these? I don't know. I don't think I'll be flipping them. I mean, since these are so special, I would really like to have this pair in my collection for a very long time. But my concern is that Jordan 3s are quite notorious for like crumbling apart after a few years of keeping them in storage, especially the air unit and all that. So I'm a little wary of whether I should keep these for a very long time. I've thought about maybe flipping these and then getting the exact same model in my size. Uh, but then, I just don't want to jinx it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is quite a big release. It's one of the biggest releases that we've had in our country this year, and I don't know when I'm gonna hit a W on such a big release, and I just kind of don't want to jinx it. I mean, it's a myth, but like you get that feeling. But anyways, and I mean, I feel so blessed to have this pair in hand. Anyways, so I don't know. I just kind of want to keep it in my collection. It's so really nice to look at, and I mean the quality is really on point. It's spot on, basically. So yeah. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the box, the shoe comes in a one of those Jordan special edition Jordan boxes. It reminds me of the Union Jordan box that we've had a couple of years back, I believe. But I do want to mention the fact that Jordan Seoul went the extra mile, and they prepared a special packaging that kind of resembles the exterior of their store. I don't have a picture of it, but I mean I'm pretty sure you can find something online. And they created 30 packages of that design, and then randomly selected winners for that pair as well. So I think they really put in a lot of effort into to releasing this model. And again, I feel really blessed to have copped these for retail. So yeah, basically that's it. And as I mentioned, this is probably the worst review that you could find on YouTube right now with such a dope ass pair of shoes. But anyways, thanks for watching again. Please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more content, and I'll be pushing more content as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.